No freaking way. The 2020 Play Pokemon Championship Series has been canceled. I was not expecting this. I was also not expecting the Pokemon Company Twitter to immediately retweet it with "We look forward to seeing you for the 2021 season, trainers." It's over. Competitive Pokemon is done for 2020. That is insane. And it's not just VGC. It's also the TCG, and there is a pretty long post about it. So we're going to touch on that. However, I was expecting something completely different because I was waiting for the announcement of the International Challenge for February. We already had some updates from the Play Pokemon Twitter about what's going on here. You know, if I scroll back enough, yeah, important updates. They said we're currently evaluating how tournament cancellations may impact Pokemon Championship Series qualifications, stipends, and other travel rewards. I thought they were going to maybe push it towards the International Challenge because everything should be fine in August. I don't think this is Pokemon Company saying, oh, we're still going to be in a global pandemic by August or anything. It just feels like this was their opportunity to kind of shift everything online. Make the International Challenge worth an internationals level for championship points, or just bump it up to something viable. So I thought that's what that announcement was going to be. And then we had this weird thing happen where they double posted the International Championship February information instead of April, which is happening in a couple of days, but they haven't even posted it yet. Actually, maybe with this update, they might have updated. Nope. So I'm wondering what they're doing for the International Challenge for April. Are they just going to cancel that? Because the International Challenges are about rewarding championship points and being an alternative Play Pokemon thing. Now, it's not as good as it should be. I think it should reward 200, 250 championship points, and then make it to where if you do really well in all the International Challenge, you can qualify for Worlds that way. So I was thinking maybe this would cause that to happen, and then they were going to update it soon. Also, there was the Poke Game Gem. What? Got some other stuff. Nintendo, Creatures, and Game Freak have applied to register the following trademark in Japan: Pokemon Game Gem. It will be used for video games, merchandising, video game tournaments, video game events, etc. So it also looked like that they were either going to take a new angle on VGC, maybe update it. Maybe this could actually be a 6v6 from the competitive side of the Pokemon Company, and this was only a few days ago, actually less than a day ago, this happened. So I was waiting for that big update about how VGC is going to happen, and we ended up with this. Now, I haven't read it yet, so let's see what's going on. 2020 Pokemon Championship Series canceled. Safety, and that's also another weird thing. Why are they saying suspended here? And then the Pokemon Company Twitter is saying, see you next year, and then when you click on the article, it straight up says canceled. That's weird obfuscation on something this serious. I don't know, it just feels like more Pokemon Company weirdness. Safety and well-being of our competitors, organizers, employees, local communities, partners continues to be our top priority and the primary consideration with every decision we make. After careful review and pursuant to guidance set forth by local, regional, and national health authorities, as well as the World Health Organization, Public Health England, and the Centers for... They're just kind of taking it all. I guess that's maybe... Some of those are saying, it could be 6 months until things kind of go back to normal. So yeah, with that, we've made the difficult decision to cancel the 2020 North American International Championships scheduled for June 26th through 28th in Columbus, Ohio, and the 2020 Pokemon World Championships located in London. Which is kind of a weird announcement because, if you're doing all that, then you're just canceling everything. And that's the second paragraph, apparently. With the cancellation of these pinnacle events, the 2020 Play Pokemon Championship Series is suspended, and all sanctioned Play Pokemon events, including League, Club, Pre-Release, League Challenge, League Cup, everything, are canceled until further notice. And that goes back to the tweets over here where they were like, okay, we're just going to cancel a couple of regionals, and then we're going to cancel a couple of tournaments, and then they just canceled everything. I think this might have been the one where they were just saying, yeah, all of that's gone, and then there was another update where it said, even premier challenges are gone. So everything just gone is how it went. No championship points will be awarded for the remainder of the season. Hopefully, this is the wake-up call to just transition everything video game related online. That's how Japan does it. Japan, they host qualifiers. You do well in the online qualifiers, you make it to the national event, and then if you do well at the nationals, that's how you get seeded into Worlds. That is the perfect system instead of the garbage championship point system that is keeping people out of competitive Pokemon, or making it to where if you have free time, money, sponsors, no matter how bad you are, you get to go to Worlds. That, you know, I've done the math where it's like you get top 64 at every regional event, which makes you pretty bad, and then you can just also win some premier challenges, scrape points in other ways, and then you get to go to Worlds. So if you have a fat wallet and no responsibility whatsoever, then yeah, you can make it to Worlds. But if you get first place at a regionals, you're the best player in the region, nothing. So it's all about privilege on that, and I think it's really stupid. So any championship points earned up until this point will roll over to 2021 Play Pokemon Championship Series. Never mind. That is the dumbest thing that makes it even worse. Are they still going to give championship point seasons for the online challenge? Like, if I do International Challenge April and I get first place and get the 50 championship points, is that rolling over into 2020? Either way, when you look at it like this, people have already qualified for Worlds, which does make sense. Like, if you qualified for Worlds already, then you probably should get to go to Worlds because you're going to go to the Worlds this year. But now it's just going to make it to where there's going to be like 500 people at Worlds because all you do is just pay to win it, and the championship point system is completely broken anyways. So that's going to make it really awkward. And like, why can't they just do it for real? You know, why can't they just have a real system where it's like, if you have this, then that means any other issues wouldn't be as much a problem, and they could make the judgment call closer to the events. Like, oh hey, if everything clears up by June, July, and it seems like it's going to be safe to host an event in August, or maybe just push back Worlds to September, if everyone did their online qualifiers, you're good to go. I don't know why the Pokemon Company International just continues to host VGC and then overcharge them to compensate for like the TCG or something. TCG gets enough to pay for the venue. I don't know why they're just tagging in VGC. It's weird. We look forward to celebrating the accomplishments of all of our competitors at an expanded 2021 World Championships in London. So, World Championships going back to London makes sense. All invitations 2020 World Championships will be honored 2021. This is over. Like, competitive Pokemon has to be over after this. Because that you're taking a year off, and then the next year is going to be a complete mess. And people that don't deserve to get the Worlds, like, you know, if you were going to be a couple points shy because you're not good enough, well, now you just get into Worlds anyways. I don't know. Further details are actively being worked on, and we'll communicate them with you as soon as possible. I don't know. In the meantime, we want to thank our millions of players, fans, organizers, professors around the world for their continued support, understanding during these unique circumstances. Yeah, it's still bad decisions though. Pokemon International Championships, World Championships, very special occasion for us, and we know how much they mean to global Play Pokemon community. And also, that was another thing, like the creation of the International Championships was just so stupid because it makes it easier for other regions to steal points from regions. Since again, it's like if you can fly to London, or not London, wherever the internationals in Europe was. If you can fly to Europe, if you can fly to Oceania, if you can fly to North America, if you can just fly to South America, if you can fly literally around the world because you're that privileged, then that means you get a free invite to Worlds. That's stupid. Well, it's not free, but you know, you get to Worlds just from doing that, and then you're taking points from regions that have so few events that they get even less points. In my other videos talking about championship points, people talking about like how Canada barely has enough events, but it's still grouped in with North America. So like Canadian players are massively disadvantaged. Depending on like how South American players do, they're massively advantaged because I think you only need like 250 or 300 points to qualify compared to the 500 for the rest of the world. So someone from, not South America, South Africa. So if someone from there can just fly around and then pick up some international championship points and then some local events as well, it doesn't make sense. So we would like to recognize hard work, dedication, competitors, professors, all of that. We hope spirit of friendship. I don't think these people play VGC, guys. And the community that are hallmarks of amazing fans and these events during this challenging time. Take care of yourselves and of each other. Can't wait to see you celebrate, or can't wait to see you and celebrate with you again. So yeah, and that's like another thing. It's like card shops, social distancing and all that. It's probably make it into where even like local events, fun events, non-sanctioned events, those aren't really doing much anyway. But they couldn't even shift it to online like every other sport. or esport or something. Like we had NASCAR, they're doing the iRacing now. Now baseball's been canceled, basketball's been, all sports canceled. That Futurama meme came true. So I don't mean like, when I said sport, I meant like esports and stuff. Like other games are still working. League of Legends, LCS, they changed their stream up to make it happen. So I mean, it's like, I get that there's a lot of serious stuff going on. But they're making decisions, you know, many months away, instead of like trying to accommodate, trying to do something to keep Pokemon together and even a loose they just gave up on Pokemon entirely, which doesn't surprise me because of how corrupt and terrible the Pokemon Company International is at hosting their competitive events. At least for VGC. I heard TCG is just doing fine. So, yeah. There we go, guys. That's an update. That's insane. Like, when I saw that, I was just like, when I saw this, I just yelled, what? You know, I spooked the dog, things went wild, because it's just like full gone. Huh. Alright then. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.